Updated on some breaking news that is just coming into our newsroom. Charlotte-Mecklenburg police detailing an arrest of a track coach accused of statutory rape and indecent liberties with children.
Warrants just revealed show officers arrested Dazamar Lockhart. They say these reported crimes happened when he was a track coach with Lock Nation Athletics. Now, warrants say at least 3 victims who were minors when this reportedly happened have come forward to police. They all reported inappropriate touching, and one of the girls says that he had sex with her during private training sessions. We're talking with police right now about the allegations against Lockhart. Watch for our live report that's ahead first at 4.